Kim Jong Un's wealth remains one of the most elusive aspects of his rule. Unlike other world leaders, his fortune isn't derived from visible investments or corporate holdings, but from the secretive and often illicit operations of the North Korean state. His wealth is a complex web, largely obscured from public view, involving international trade, military contracts, and covert deals with foreign governments. While the official state economy is based on a socialist system, Kim's private financial empire is rooted in hidden assets and state-controlled industries. Many of the key sources of Kim Jong Un's wealth come from North Korea's extensive natural resources, including coal, iron, and other rare minerals, which are sold to countries like China and Russia, often without international oversight. North Korea has also been linked to the global drug trade, with reports suggesting that the regime is involved in producing and trafficking methamphetamine, which is sold on the black market. This illicit trade generates billions of dollars annually, some of which is funneled directly into the pockets of the ruling elite, including Kim Jong Un himself. Furthermore, arms dealing plays a significant role in the regime's financial operations. North Korea has long been involved in selling weapons to rogue states and non-state actors, and these sales have provided Kim Jong Un with a steady stream of income. The combination of these sources makes it difficult for the world to truly understand the full extent of his wealth. Despite this, various estimates place his net worth in the billions, making him one of the wealthiest. Wealth is inextricably tied to the powerful legacy of his family. The Kim dynasty has ruled North Korea for over 7 decades, with his grandfather, Kim Il-sung, establishing a dynastic regime that would continue to control the country through his son, Kim Jong-il, and now Kim Jong-un. The wealth of the Kim family is not just a product of the North Korean state, but also comes from their control over nearly every aspect of the nation's economy, including its most lucrative sectors. The Kim family has long been involved in businesses that generate revenue through both legal and illicit means. Kim Jong-un inherited a nation that had already amassed significant wealth under his father's rule. Kim Jong-il, known for his eccentricities, was a notorious consumer of luxury goods. He famously imported rare cars, extravagant wines, and designer items into North Korea, and his son followed in his footsteps. Kim Jong-un has continued the family's obsession with wealth. Indulging in similar luxuries while maintaining his private lifestyle is one of extreme luxury and indulgence, far removed from the hardship most North Koreans face. Behind the walls of his palaces and private estates, he lives a life that many would consider unimaginable for a leader of a country that is one of the world's most isolated and impoverished. His personal tastes reflect a desire for the finest things in life, and it's clear that he spares no expense when it comes to his own comfort. One of the most notable aspects of Kim Jong Un's life is his collection of luxury cars. He is known to own several high-end vehicles, including a fleet of Rolls-Royces and a custom-made Mercedes-Benz. These cars are not just status symbols. They are a reflection of his obsession with displaying power and wealth to both his people and the world. His love for luxury doesn't stop at cars. He reportedly owns private jets, with the North Korean Air Koryo plane being a notable example of his lavish transportation options. Kim's palaces are another testament to his opulent lifestyle. The Kumsusan Palace of the Sun, his official residence, is a sprawling complex filled with marble floors, lavish furniture, and state-of-the-art amenities. He also enjoys a private ski resort and a personal cinema, providing him with all the entertainment and leisure he could ever desire. Meanwhile, he imports rare goods such as Swiss cheeses, French wines, and seafood from all corners of the globe. These indulgences paint a picture of a man who is determined to live a life of unparalleled luxury, all while his people face hardship. While Kim Jong-un enjoys a life of unimaginable luxury, the cost of this lifestyle is felt most acutely by the people of North Korea. The stark contrast between the lavish existence of the leader and the everyday struggles of ordinary citizens is one of the defining characteristics of Kim Jong Un's rule. Despite North Korea's isolation, Kim has made it clear that his personal wealth and comfort are non-negotiable, even as his people suffer from a lack of basic necessities. The North Korean government continues to prioritize military spending and lavish infrastructure projects to further cement Kim's position of power, while public welfare remains underfunded. Basic services like healthcare and education are severely limited, and food shortages have become a routine problem. Famine, malnutrition, and a lack of access to clean drinking water are persistent issues that affect millions of North Koreans. Despite these dire conditions, the regime's vast wealth is funneled into projects that benefit Kim Jong Un and his closest allies. One of the most controversial aspects of Kim's rule is the way his government spends vast sums of money on military ventures. The country's nuclear weapons program and missile tests cost billions, yet these expenses take precedence over addressing the country's dire need for Found's wealth also extends beyond North Korea's borders, as the regime has been involved in several international business dealings that help fund its operations. These ventures often operate in the shadows, with Kim's regime using intermediary companies and third-party nations to disguise the true nature of their transactions. North Korea's foreign business dealings are complex and covert, ranging from arms sales to the export of precious minerals, to the establishment of front companies that facilitate illegal trade. One of the most lucrative aspects of North Korea's international business dealings is the trade of minerals. The country sits on an abundance of rare resources, such as coal, gold, and rare earth metals, which are in high demand worldwide. Through secretive arrangements with countries like China, these resources are exported to global markets, generating vast sums of money for Kim Jong Un. Reports suggest that much of this money is siphoned off to fund the regime's extravagant projects and bolster Kim's personal wealth. North Korea has been involved in arms sales, providing weapons and military technology to countries that are sanctioned by the international community. These sales are a major source of revenue for the regime, and they allow Kim Jong Un to further fund his military ambitions and lifestyle. The regime has also been linked to production and trafficking of illicit goods, such as counterfeit currency and drugs, which are sold on the global black market. Through these secretive and often illegal dealings, Kim Jong Un has managed to build an empire of wealth that stretches far beyond North Korea's borders. For Kim Jong Un, the ability to enjoy a luxurious private life is a symbol of his absolute power. Kim is able to indulge in every luxury that money can buy, and his private life is filled with comforts that few can even imagine. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the lavish lifestyle of Kim Jong Un, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more videos like this one. Thanks for watching.